Check, check, mic check, 1, 2. It's that Pree Talk. What's up, y'all? Another glorious day. It's snowing today. It's amazing, man. It's feeling like December for real. It looks beautiful. It's not too cold, but I don't want to slip and slide on them streets and them roads, man. I need something warm right now. I need to get out of here, get to an island, something like that, because this cold ain't for me. This is not for me. I can't do this every day. No. Not me, man. That's crazy. But welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Pree Talk. In case you didn't know, the Pree Talk is my show that I use as a bridge to get the audience with the music together in one room. Let's I'm thinking about bridging the gap, making sure that when I'm DJing on Sundays for my radio show, Reggae Sundays, powered by liberatedradio.com, I need to focus on the music. I can't really talk to the people like that. So I made this show to bridge the gap, to make sure I can talk to the people, connect with the people, and we all got something to talk about. I appreciate those that listen in, that tune in, hit the like button. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button on YouTube. Right now, we only on YouTube. I'm not putting this on Twitch yet, but if you are on Twitch, you can follow me at official DJ RJ, and I'm sure eventually we'll get the Twitch up here too. But yeah, man, I think it's a great way to just bridge the gap and make sure people got a way to talk to the DJ. Because there's a lot of information out here, a lot to share. Right now, mostly I'm sharing entertainment news. We can talk about tech, talk about game, a little bit of gaming if you want. I don't really game like that, but I play some old school games. So we could talk about many different topics. Sometimes talking about celebrity news. Of course, a lot of wild stuff happening out here. Don't really do the politics thing, but it is what it is. That causes too much trouble, but there are some funny things that happen sometimes, and I might touch on those, so we'll see what happens. But appreciate y'all joining me for Pree Talk. Once again, my reggae show, you can check it out, radio show, powered by Liberated Radio, ran by the Chalice. That's the homie. Shout out to him for having me on his station for so long, and shout out to the station and the growth that it's been having. It's been a great, many years. Can't even think of how long right now. It's been a great many years. I've been on that radio station, liberatedradio.com. Check it out. It's a 24-hour station. The music never stops. It's not just me or the owner. There's other talk show hosts. There's other personalities, other DJ shows, DJ mix shows. And the music it's a eclectic mix. There's a wide variety. I think you guys should check it out. Liberatedradio.com. Got to plug that because they are the ones that have hosted me for so long. So the show Reggae Sundays, that's right now 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you at, just do the math. I can't do it for you, but sometimes I wish I could. I know that reggae is not for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's just something I love. I do it to bring back that good time Sunday feeling. You might be at home chilling. Somebody's cleaning up the house. Might be you. Somebody's washing the dishes. Somebody's cooking. Might not be you. Those good times when you just felt good. You might be traveling somewhere. Might be coming back home from somewhere. It's just a good feeling, man. It's something you can put on and just relax to. Move a little bit to. Think to. Sunday's a good time for thinking, I believe. That's just me, though. That's just me. But yeah, Reggae Sundays, check it out, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope y'all check it out, man. It's we're gonna be a little bit late, just like today. It's gonna be just like that. I promise you. But I promise you the music will be good, the music will be great, and we will keep it moving. But again, I'm using this show as a way to bridge the gap, a way to keep the audience entranced, enthralled in what I'm doing, a way to keep them here with me and engaged. I want to engage with the audience. We definitely have a small little core audience with Reggae Sundays. It's been around for years, some new, but I appreciate everybody that tunes in. It's a great time every time. We're gonna keep it moving with the entertainment news. Love the entertainment news. I know I got to get me a soundboard for this StreamYard. There's a lot of extra features on here that we can have, but right now we chilling on StreamYard. We just talking to y'all, talking to the people, keeping it moving. What's happening in the news? So as I said in my post and earlier today, we're gonna bring up some people. Gonna bring up Usher, Idris Elba. Got some things coming up, to talk about. First off, we're gonna talk about Idris, man. Your boy Idris. Stringer Bell. Off the Wire. He's still always going to be Stringer Bell to me because that show was a classic. Not many shows can top that. That's like Cosby Show, Breaking Bad, The Wire, Martin, shows like that you could just play over and over and over and over. Idris Elba is the once drug lord we knew / educated black man who we didn't know had a British accent. For years, we knew him as a dude from Baltimore, just trying to make it through. And damn, this dude had a British accent the whole time. I couldn't believe him. I was like, yo, he not supposed to talk like that. Why he talking like that? I thought he was one of us. Nah, he wasn't one of us, man. It was he was over there overseas, man, and that's cool, because I fuck with the grime. I like a little bit of UK drill. I like they raps over there, man. They got something going on. They got some style over there with their music. So, and it's a lot of Africans and West Indians over there in London. So, and the UK, you gotta just know when to pick your battles. They definitely got their own style over there. For those that's hating, But yeah, man, Idris Elba, he was in the news recently. He he won a award in Saudi Arabia. There's a brand new award show. Let me pull this up for y'all. Brand new award show that happened. It is the Red Sea International Film Festival in Saudi Arabia. He attended that on December 10th, and they gave him a Red Sea award. He's now been directing for a little while, so he directed a film in 2018, and also he has a new crime drama, Yardi, that he directed. Sorry, 2018 he had Yardi, which is a crime drama he directed, and now he's got this new project that he's doing called Dust to Dreams, which is his latest directorial project. So he's been behind the camera since 2018, and this is his second or latest, I guess, that he's put out. Man, this is cool, man. I like to see Idris Elba making this transition. Seems like he's a little bit worried that his fans might get a little mad because he don't want to do the Daddy's Little Girls and The Wire and the I don't know what that action movie he did was, but the great scenes he's created and shows he's been a part of, people don't want to see that end, and he's a little worried that his fans will be upset that he's becoming more of a director. He wants to be more behind the scenes. There's nothing wrong with that evolution, nothing wrong with that growth. You got to grow in this game. You can't just continue to do the same thing. It's laboring, I'm sure he's going to keep acting, keep doing things. I'm sure he's going to be in his own stuff, in his own work. So hopefully, hopefully Idris can appease himself and also appease his fans at the same time. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to do it. Not gonna be able to do it. So yeah, man, Idris, Stringer Bell, I wish you the best of luck with your directorial arc. His career arc is really great. I believe he's done a lot of great work. I remember Daddy's Little Girls being one of my favorite movies back in the day when it came out. So I think, and everybody knows, that movie really, struck a chord. It really struck a chord, knowing how many households are out here without, whatever the race, creed, or color. There's many households out here who don't have both parents. So that Daddy's Little Girl movie, ooh, that's a heart wrencher, man. Really takes you there. Um, but yeah, Idris Elba, man, he won the Red Sea Award. Shout out to him. Shout out to him for keeping his dream alive, being behind the scenes, being behind the camera. I think that's the way to go. If you ask me, being in the production side, the directorial side, that's the way to go. Being in front of the camera is not always as glamorous as it seems. But some people know that, some people don't. Some people still see the glitz and the glamour. And I feel like Idris Elba deserves the glory. That's amazing that he went all the way out to, all the way out to Saudi Arabia and won an award. A lot of people can't win awards in their own hometown. But shout out to him, man. And he was out there wearing the traditional garb too. I see that, wearing the drip, the Saudi Arabia drip. That's what's up, man. With the purple. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little video, so y'all can see how they celebrated him, how they appreciated his current work, and also his legacy. Man, Stringer Bell, he's been killing it, man. He's been killing it for a long, long time. Even as a DJ slash producer, he's killing it. That song Bossy could still bump in the club today. Guarantee it. I can't play it on my show, but hey, any other day, Monday through Saturday, we could play that song. Maybe not Thursday, because Thursday is my R&B day, but any other day, we can play that song. But Sundays are reserved for reggae. We're gonna play a little video of this Idris Elba montage slash video acceptance speech. Pull it up for y'all so you can see what he said, because it can be an emotional thing when people recognize you for your work, for your talent. Once again, I think he deserves it. Bring y'all over here. Once again, if you're on YouTube, or since you are on YouTube, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Replay gang, if you're listening back, please hit that like button. I definitely do appreciate the love and the support. Never thought I'd say this in my life, but no glaze, no glaze. But I'm just saying I appreciate the support. You know? Red Sea Films. Yeah, so we're gonna give you a little taste. I'm gonna give you a little taste of what Idris said and how they celebrated him. I'm gonna share the screen. It's that Pree Talk. All right, here y'all go. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Hmm. Oh, there we go. All right, we good over here. Let's go. Red Sea Films, Idris Elba. Celebration. Let's go. Hopefully y'all can hear this too. Yeah, man. Red Sea Films, Red Sea Films. Let's see what they about. Let's see what they got going on over here. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go, right there. There you go. Let's see. Idris. All right. Damn, that was definitely the damn. Anyway, yeah, that's shout out to him. That's all I can say. Shout out to him. Um, he's not done though. He directed this new film. again called Dust to Dreams, which you can check out. But he's not done acting. He's definitely going to keep on working on his great acting career. Adding on to a great career, of course, he's got Luther, another Luther film coming out, definitely, and he's going to produce and direct. This is how it goes for Apple Films, Apple Original Films. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Don't worry. He's going to keep on going, keep on moving. He's not done yet. Damn. Do they want to call him the British Denzel? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's possible, Stringerbill. It's possible. But we won't put that jacket on you. Not today. Not today. Not to L. But yeah, Idris Elba doing his thing. What up, Yer? What up, man? Appreciate you for checking in. Appreciate the love, man. We're just talking about current events right now, bridging the gap between the audience and my radio show, Reggae Sundays. That's all we do over here. Giving y'all some news, entertainment news, things that I've seen around. You know. Move that from the screen. Boom. We back because it's the Pree Talk. Shoot, I'm gonna hit y'all with a little commercial. Yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all with a little commercial break. Give you something from one of my other channels you can check out at Road Travels. You can also follow me there. We'll play little something from that channel. Let's see what we got over here. Y'all can check that out. Yeah, it's gonna be some good content, if I might say so myself. Still working on some things, but we're moving right along. Adding content, adding now shorts. I appreciate all the new followers over there in my new channel. Got 55 subscribers at Road Travels. Loving that. 5 videos, 55 subscribers, 555. Don't know what that is, but I'm sure somebody could tell me. What's the day's mathematics? Who knows? But I do know there's definitely a lot behind that. But we won't go there. That's not what today is about. We're just talking about entertainment. We're not going to get that deep. Not today. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Please, again, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button. Helps me get an algorithm. I appreciate any comments. Shout out to Mate. I hate to say the names that I see. I think PPE. I can't even remember. My fault, y'all. It's not PPE. The YouTube, the at name be different than the other names, so I can't remember the other names at this point. But shout out to you, man. Definitely appreciate the shout out. Give y'all a little commercial real quick from my other channel, Road Travels. Check me out at ROW Travels. Yes, that is plural. This is that Pree Talk. I'm gonna share that with y'all. Boom. Boom. And and the audio. Let me make sure. Let me stop that. Make sure the audio is being shared. Bang. Bang. Yep. All right, cool. Y'all got that. So the first one. This was the first one I did. I'm gonna give y'all the first one. Here we go. Pull it up, bring it back. Rewind. Ooh, that's a crazy up next. Ooh, he didn't listen to Dr. Umar. Oh my goodness. Damn, Doc. Yeah, I heard about this guy. What is he, a coach? I heard about this guy who he was seeing his assistant. Oh man. His blonde haired, don't know the color of her eyes assistant. Oh man. No snow bunnies. What did he say? Snow bunnies never. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Oh man. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. It's only crazy because it's the same story over and over. But you know, we see this time and time again with men. I'm sure with women too. Keep going back to the most toxic thing that you can think of, you know? Sometimes. And when it's right there under your nose, ugh, what can you do? I don't know, man. What can you do? How do you really say no, even if it's not what you were looking for? You got to be a strong, strong person. Strong person to deny what's right under your nose, you know? That's just me. That's what I think. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That is wild. Yeah, I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. We're going to hit y'all with the next topic. Again, shout out to Idris Elba for doing this thing. Great acting career. Now working on his directorial career. He must be doing something right because he's working with Apple Films and really putting some work out there and getting awards at the Red Sea Film Festival. He's ill and he made it to the Pree Talk, so it must be something good. He's doing something right. That's what I feel. Hope y'all like that commercial. Hit that like button if you're on YouTube. We're gonna keep it moving. Wanted to bring up your boy who gets caught up. You know, I wanted to bring him up. Usher Raymond. Your boy is also out here, like a dad getting jiggy with it on some dad joke. He out here still doing the Dougie, you know what I'm saying? He out here doing dance challenges and stuff. You know, I don't know what he's doing, but I do know he's connecting with his kids and connecting with his sons now and getting involved in social media, jumping on trends with his kids, which is pretty cool. Um, I've done a little bit of that, you know. It's nice to be able to connect, even if you don't really F with social media like that. It's nice to connect, you know, with your kids, your family, whatever, and have that closeness. I feel. But Usher, your boy's apparently upset because he wasn't on his friends close friends list on Instagram. You know, I guess you only get it. You know, I don't know if you get only a certain number of people like back in the MySpace days, but I guess he got a list and his dad wasn't on it. And I get that. You know, when you got close friends, that's your friends for real. And when you got your parents, that's your parents. It's different. I tell my kids all the time, I'm not your friend, I'm your dad. To me, that means I'm more than a friend, but hey, friendships can last forever. But I'm here forever too, you know? For as long as ever is, I'm here for that time. And I tell them all the time, please don't talk to me like one of your friends. Please don't treat me like one of your friends. Because you got to make sure these kids know there's definitely a difference between who I am and who they are. They don't know you like I know you. Trust. They can't help you like I can help you. Believe that. But you know, these kids are stubborn. They want to believe their peers, and I understand that. We all been there. We want to listen to our peers, sometimes even when our parents give us the better advice. Because what the hell do we know, right? It bees like that. On that Pree Talk, it bees like that, you know? I'm gonna have to get that with a soundboard because I can't just keep saying that. That's wild. But Yeah, man, Usher, he is getting more involved in his kid's life. Um, he dropped in the car. He got in the car with them apparently and joined one of their little sessions and found out he was not on his son's close friends list. And I guess that's where he wants to be. And I get that as a father. You want to get involved in the jokes. You want to have a good time with your kid. You want to be like, hey man, what's so funny? You also want to see what the hell they're doing. But of course, you just want to, be involved and enjoy it too. Be involved in every aspect that makes them your child. But we just can't. There's a point where your kids separate. As kids, we separate. I remember back in the day when I finally separated and really wanted to do my own thing. It just happens. It's a natural progression for a child, for a person, for a man, for a woman, a girl, a boy, or otherwise. It's a natural progression. Well, I can't speak on otherwise, but it's a natural progression for someone to kind of venture away from their parents and not always want them involved in what they're doing. But that's just me. That's just me. But shout out to Usher for trying to be in his kid's life and being involved. Even if he gets roasted in the process by his kids or their peers. Shout out to Usher for staying involved in his son's life. Shout out to all the dads. I gotta shout them out. I represent Black fatherhood, for lack of a better term, over here. And shout out to all fathers in general. That's all I can say. Stay in his son's life. Make sure you don't leave. Even if you're not by their side, we still got video chat. We got all types of ways, man. It's all types of shit you can do to stay in your kid's life. So don't leave them. Stay with them. Shout out to the Usher getting caught up in here, man. That's pretty cool. Because if you don't, you might let it. I'm not going to say it, but let's show you a little bit of what Usher did with his kid. Give you all a little inkling of what that was like. I think it's cool. I think I think you should continue to show the world what it's like to be a father and have fun with it, and sometimes even let your kids have a little bit of freedom to talk shit about you. It's okay. Be humble, have humility, All right, let's see if we can share this. Let's see. There we go. All right, y'all. This is from the Shade Room. Hopefully, y'all can hear this. Let's check this out. What up, Callie? What up, Callie? Hey, shout out to Callie for prayers. Appreciate you joining. Make sure y'all hit that like button on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Once again, I might bring this over to Twitch, but we're not there yet. Right now, just keeping it here on DJ RJ Boston's YouTube page. Share it, subscribe, comment, do all that. Appreciate y'all so much. Let's see what Usher was talking about. Let's see. All right, hopefully y'all can see. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the reggae later on today too. It's been a long week. This is kind of my relaxation. It's my vacation in-house, the staycation. This is what I like to, this is what I like to do. Like I said, that's why I do my show, Reggae Sundays. That's how I like to show the world how I relax, how I spend my Sundays when I can, when I'm not working, making this money. I just try to relax, and I want to share that with y'all. Music to dance to, clean to, wake up to, go to sleep to, chill to, smoke to, whatever you do, that's the music for you. Reggae Sundays, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, wherever you at. Just do the math. I can't do it for you, but sometimes I wish I could. Check it out, y'all. And like I said, it's going to be late like we were today. It's going to be late, but check it out anyway, man. It's going to be between 4 and 6 p.m. It's going to start. Check it out. And it's going to be a 2-hour show. It's always 2 hours of reggae. When it's not, I gave y'all a warning, but that happens maybe once a year. Of course, during the holidays, I won't have my show, but either way, appreciate y'all for checking it out. Let's see what Usher was talking about with his kids and why he's not in his kids' close friends list on Instagram. Let's check it out.
I'm not in your close friends.
I'm not one of your little friends. I'm not. You're not my friend.
Am I one of your close friends?
Oh, no.
Why?
No,
I don't have a close friend, actually.
Oh, y'all just don't want me to see?
I don't really post that much on my close friend.
I don't even got one for real.
But people be wilding on their close friends.
I don't be wilding on my close friends.
I don't think
Hold on, wait a minute. Do you have a close friends? Do you have a close friend? Why are we your close friends?
I don't think.
Hold on, let's change the narrative of this. So then we're not on the close friends. Because I haven't seen you posting your close friends.
That's not true. We can decide right now that we're going to be on each other's close friends.
You're not going on my close
wait a
friend.
minute.
You're not going on my close friend.
What?
That's crazy. That was fun. I'm gonna play that again. I'm gonna play that back. So we can hear it from the beginning. That was hilarious, though. I think this is how it should be. This is a beautiful way to be in your kid's life, and they comfortable in front of the camera. Who knows? Maybe his kids will get into acting, Hollywood, all that stuff. Not sure, but this is cool, man. This is how you do it as a father. You know, you got to show love, motherfucker, show love. All right, let's see here. Damn, I done lost the damn window. All right, here we go. Usher. Nope, I lost it. It's like that. All right, we got it.
Why am I not in your close friends?
I'm not one of your little friends. I'm not. You're not my friend.
Am I one of your close friends?
Oh, no.
Why?
No,
I don't have a close friend, actually.
Oh, y'all just don't want me to see?
I don't really post that much on my close friend.
I don't even got one for real.
But people be wilding on their.
Yo, that's little Usher Jr. This kid looked just like his father. That's crazy. He looked just like his father. It just looked like he could smell a little bit more than his dad. But yo, that's crazy how much he looks like Usher. This is little Usher Jr. for real. Damn, man, let me get one of them chains, man. I need to come up off one of them chains, man. I need one of them chains, man. Damn. I got to get my son like that. You know, my son's like that. Make sure they styling. They got to go. I'm going to get them something like this, though.
Close friend.
I don't be wilding on my close friends.
I don't think.
Hold on, wait a minute. Do you have a close friends? Do you have a close friend? Why are we your close friends?
I don't think.
Hold on, let's change the narrative of this. So then we're not on the close friends. Because I haven't seen you posting your close friends.
That's not true. We can decide right now that we're going to be on each other's close friends.
You're not going on my close
wait a
friend.
minute.
You're
Time
not
out.
going on my close friend.
What?
Oh, that's funny. That's definitely funny. Again, shout out to him for keeping himself involved in his friends and his kid's life and not being their friend, being their dad. He wanted to be a friend. And you know, you see when they flipped the table and flipped the script on him and asked him if he had a close friends list, all he could do was laugh. Of course he got a close friends list. Of course he's sharing stuff he don't want to share with his kids. So we understand that, you know what I'm saying? We understand what it's like. You want to have your own. His kids want to have their own. So he want to have his own as well. Yeah, it's like that. I got one more little piece of news for y'all, a little tidbit I'm gonna share with y'all. They say R&B is dead. I don't feel that way. I've been listening to a lot of new R&B artists, newer now. Some of them have been around for a while. I'm not gonna name no names like that because you know it's just too many to name. But there's definitely some nice artists out there now, and I think R&B is still here, still alive and well. You just got to find it. The way we find music has changed a lot, you know, changed dramatically. So it's still a switch, a shift in the culture, you know, for some of the older heads who think R&B is dead because obviously they were around to hear the times that we heard in the early 2000s, the 90s, late 80s. You know, we had some great music during those times. Of course, what came before can't be touched. Soul, R&B, can't be, none of that can be touched. That's goated. But we, talking about 90s, early 2000s, that was a sound that can't really be matched. Can't really be. You could try. You can reinvent it. Definitely some new people out there, even hip hop. Shout out to Lotto. She got some nice old school throwback. Shout out to Coil Ray. Nice old school throwback beats. But you could do stuff like that, reinvent, sample stuff from those times. But to do them times again, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. It's hard to recreate that magic, that sound. But I say all that to say, your boy Miguel apparently got some new music coming out, or new music that he wants to come out, and it's been a while. It's been almost a decade, well, 3 years shy of a decade, like 7 years since he released the album. His last album was called Chaos. He's definitely ready to release, I'm sure, but he wants to release more music, and apparently his label won't let him. I don't know. That's crazy, man. I feel like that's an age-old story that a lot of artists have had, but I'm surprised that it's still happening. I can't believe that stuff is still happening. They try to tell y'all, Prince, Michael, even Nas, they try to tell y'all that these labels are going to own you for the rest of their life. Shoot. Even Nipsey Hussle, 50, Hove, Dame Dash, they all talked about it. You got to own your own. Own your own. That's right. You got to make sure you, just make sure you got your own, man, because once you get involved in that system, you're stuck in that system and you got to move with that. Miguel, as far as I know, he's been signed to a major for a minute, major independent, whatever you want to call it. But he's been signed to a major for a minute. So, if he's still under them contracts, trying to get that marketing money, them marketing dollars, then that's what it is. That's why he got to wait. And it's not really the time. Maybe he needs to, come out with a best of album right now, Miguel. Maybe it's time for a best of album. Have, 2 to 4 songs on that album to showcase to the new people. Those 2 to 4 songs be the singles for the album. Making money that way, man. Bring yourself back out to the people that way. Maybe the label knows something. Maybe they know it's not your time right now, Miguel. Maybe your last album was called Chaos because you're crazy for thinking that you're going to go outside that contract, man. Everybody in a 360 deal now. Nobody can get out of that. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You can try, though. You can try. It's going to cost you a leg and an arm and everything else. But you could try to get out of them contracts. Yeah. That's why people buy other people out of them contracts. Executives buy you out of your contract if they see the worth. But then you own by them, and you owe them, and everything you make up until that point of payback plus interest is theirs, aka your life. Damn, man, shucking and jiving for the man. It's all good. So, that's why a lot of people go stay independent. They don't really want to sign like that. Shout out to your boy La Russell. His independent movement is really, really, really going full steam, full throttle, to the point now where I've talked to people from the Bay, and I asked them, so who's the hottest out the Bay? And that's the name they say. I'm like, wow. Like right now, who's the hottest right now? And they say it's La Russell. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know that y'all was really repping him like that. That's the difference between that East Coast and that down south and that West Coast. I don't know. It's just a lot more love, a lot more support. I feel like maybe that's just me. Feels like feels like the West and the South, they really, really appreciate each other a little bit more, even though, there's a little bit of violence out there, but even so, I feel like there's still more support and more of a push to bring artists together. I don't know. But yeah, Miguel, man, that album is not coming out right now, man. It's not gonna happen. Um that's crazy. I'm reading the quote. He said, "It's been such a long time since I put music out that I forgot how you can never explain or expect all of the emotion that comes with it." Damn, this dude going through withdrawals, music withdrawals. He wanna hear that applause when he dropped that single and everybody's singing along. And he's like, damn, everybody know my music. It's a crazy feeling when everybody's singing along to your words, especially when it's a whole crowd of people. It's wild. It's a wild feeling. If you know, you know. Love this music thing. I keep it going by sharing my music, playing whatever needs to be played, the best of the best, the cheesiest of the cheesiest if I got to. If they paying me, I'm gonna play it. But Sundays are reserved for reggae. Reggae Sundays, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you at, just do the math. I can't do it for you, but sometimes I wish I could. This is that Pree Talk. Now's the time where I make that decision. Do I keep it going? Do I stop? I gave y'all 3 stories. Idris Elba won a Red Sea Film Festival award in Saudi Arabia for his new film, Dust to Dreams. Shout out to him. Stringer Bell. Yo, we see you. We appreciate your work. I did a story on that. If somebody wants, they can come up. Shout out to the 3 people listening. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the replay gang. Hit that like button when you replay this. I appreciate the love. Oh, they just dropped off. We ain't dropping no links. That's it. We're going to end it right here, man. It's that Pree Talk. Pree Talk, man. Bridging the gap between the audience and the music. See y'all next week. Hopefully a little bit earlier. Peace. I'm going to leave y'all with a commercial. Let's go. Don't forget to follow me at Row Travels, ROW Travels. Don't forget to follow me there for my travel content. Touring the world right now, showing you just a couple areas in Latin America, but we are touring the world. I definitely have another worldly destination this year or next year coming up. After that, we'll see, but definitely traveling in April to a new destination. I can't wait. Hopefully y'all can join me on that at Road Travels. Definitely check me out there. I love that journey. I love doing activities, hanging out with the people, seeing the views, not doing too much risque as far as climbing mountains and hang gliding and all that stuff, parasailing. That's not me. You're not going to catch me doing stuff like that. That's crazy. I don't do heights like that. But you might catch me at a gun range in a different country, something like that. At a basketball court or a football game, you might catch me in something like that. That's more my speed. Oh, hopefully y'all don't hear them sirens in the background, noise suppression and all that. Let me hit y'all with the commercial, and then we're gonna be out of here. If someone wants to join, they can. No pressure. Either way, I'm gonna drop this commercial. We're gonna see. So check me out at Row Travels, ROW Travels. You can see what we do over there. Hit that subscribe button over there. Hit that like button over here. And here we go. At Road Travels. Peace.
Watch as Road travels.
You know, I said we're not doing too much craziness, too much. We're not doing too much craziness, but you know, you got to show that you're having fun once you get off that plane. Once you get off that plane, you got to show that you can still have fun. I'm just saying we can have a little bit of fun, huh? We can have a little bit of fun, huh? I think so. I think we can have a little bit of fun.
Watch as Road travels.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Oh, that's crazy. Look at my up next. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is sad. Yeah, man. That's crazy. On that note, y'all, appreciate y'all so much for listening, tuning in. Again, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Tune in to Reggae Sundays this afternoon, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you at, just do the math. I can't do it for you, but sometimes I wish I could. I'm out. It's been a pleasure doing this Pree Talk, bridging the gap between the audience and, of course, the music. DJ RJ Boston on YouTube, official DJ RJ on Twitch and Facebook. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.